I believe in boat rides. Towards the end of summer every year, I go to California to see my mom. I often find myself on a river or a lake when I'm there, usually with my aunt or uncle. The lake we always go to is called Blue Lakes. The first time I ever went there, I was super excited until we got out onto the lake. We got out towards the middle of the lake, and I looked at my uncle and asked how deep it was. He responded with 100 feet. I have always been a good swimmer, although at this time I was only 7 years old and I never swam in water deeper than 20 feet. It took a lot of consulting from my mom and my aunt till I dared to jump in. When I did, I panicked and I swam as fast as I could back to the boat. Then when I got on, I thought to myself that wasn't that bad, so I jumped off again. This time I didn't panic and I floated there for a solid 10 minutes. Looking back on this experience, it amazed me how I could go from not wanting to get off the boat to not wanting to get back on. It showed how my family's encouraging words helped me get over my fear. As the day went on, we found a rope swing. At this point, I had so much confidence, I felt like anything was possible. I swam over to the shore and I had no clue how I was supposed to reach the rope. I decided to jump off a rock and go for it. As I'm coming down, thinking about it now, it doesn't seem like a brilliant idea. I swim back to the boat and look at my mom, and she tells me to never do that again. I didn't understand what I had done wrong as I was only 7 years old. Looking back at the incident, it surprised me how a little thing could give someone the confidence to do something bigger. A few years later, I brought my friend with me and we had the best time. Around this time, my neighbor Christian and I didn't know each other that well, but I knew him enough to bring him with me. When we got out there, he struggled with the same thing I did the first time. He didn't want to get off the boat. I tried to do the same thing that my family did and talk him into jumping in. Talking didn't work, so I pushed him in. He was fine and he jumped in on his own the next time. Even though he was okay, I probably shouldn't have done it, but it worked in the end. And to this day, he and I are great friends, even though I only see him a few times a year. This boating experience led me to believe in boat rides. For me, a boat ride can show what you value, and for me, that's family, confidence, and friendship. Things are never quite as scary when you've got a